Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a video about Accutane and life after Accutane, or however you want to call it. So I kind of wanted to just answer some questions, or if anyone is about to finish your Accutane journey and they have questions of what it's like once you're done, like once you hit that moment when you're like, I'm completely done. I hope this video helps. So I just kind of wanted to give you an inside look of how everything is going for me. I have been off of Accutane for 4 months now. I took Accutane for about, I want to say it was like 8 months, almost a year. It was really scary. As much as I was excited about being done with Accutane, it was really scary for me to finally be like, oh my god, like this is my last pill, like this is my last dosage. As much as I was excited, I was terrified because once you suffer from acne for so long, you're like, oh my god, like my skin is finally clear, like I'm so happy, everything looks so good, like, and then you come off of the pill and you're like, what the hell is gonna happen? Like, what's gonna happen? So that was one thing that had me terrified, but so far so good. It's been 4 months since I took my last pill, and I think my skin still looks pretty good. I don't have any face makeup on right now. You can still see some of my scarring here. I am still on some creams to help with the scarring, but honestly, like, this is nothing compared to what my scars used to look like. If you have not watched any of my other videos, when I'm talking about my acne and Accutane and everything, I did suffer from really bad acne for a long time. Got started on Accutane, so I will say, I don't regret it at all. I am happy that I did it. It was not an easy thing to do because it is a really strong drug. So I don't regret it. I would recommend it because I just had a really good run with it. But I will say it is something that you really have to look into and do your research. Like I've said in any of my other videos, always do your research. My experience might not be your experience. So putting that out there, speaking it into the universe, okay? This is what my skin is looking like right now, 4 months after Accutane. I don't have any pimples on my forehead. I actually haven't gotten like literally not one pimple since I've been off on Accutane, which I'm like, I was so scared that everything was like looking really good, and then my period or something decided to like, hey, what's up? And I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but I technically usually always get acne when I get my period. I haven't had any breakouts since. The only thing that I did start to notice, I want to say maybe like last month, was I was starting to get a little bit of, I don't know if you can kind of see right here. I was starting to get a little bit of bumps like around this area right here particularly. I don't know why. Nothing on my forehead, nothing on my cheeks. It was just kind of like this jawline area right here. I started to notice it when I like would wash my face, and I could feel kind of like the little bumps underneath my skin. But they weren't pimples, if that makes sense. Like, anytime I get a pimple, my pimples are always very red, very inflamed, and very painful. So I was like, this is nothing like that. So I kind of was just like, I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, or I didn't wash my face right or something. But I did start to notice a little bit more, and they weren't really going away. So I was kind of like, like, I don't know what it is. And apparently I'm not the only one that has suffered with that after Accutane, so I don't know. I was watching some videos and other people mentioned that the same thing was happening to them, so I was kind of like, what the heck? And I did have my 4-month checkup today. Actually, I went with my dermatologist and actually spoke with him and stuff, and I told him about it, and he didn't really give me like a whole explanation as to what it was. But the main thing that he kind of told me was that he thought it was kind of like, your hormones kind of like settling back in, and like your oil glands and all of that like starting to kind of like reappear, because whenever you are on Accutane pretty much kind of like sucks up literally all the oil like in your body. Like your oil glands literally like disappear. That's why you don't get oily, your hair doesn't get oily, like your skin and everything gets really dry. So he said it could be that, and you know, my skin kind of like starting to like deal with it and learning how to manage it. So I was kind of like like, is it gonna turn into a pimple? But no, I've had him maybe for like a month now, and nothing has changed. It still feels the same. Sometimes it's like I can feel them a little bit more. Honestly, like, it's really not even noticeable, but like for someone who has this literal fear and panic that, you know, your acne is gonna come back, like once you're used to your skin for months being like smooth and like nothing on there and like zero nothing, you know, that first little bump I felt, I was like, oh my god, like here it comes again. But it's honestly not even noticeable. Like, you can't even see it. I think it's just really me and the fact that like I know it's there and I can feel it when I touch my face. So it's really just me. It's not a big deal. Like I said, they're like little tiny bumps. I kind of want to say the best way I can explain it is kind of like if it was a blackhead, but it's not a blackhead, it's a whitehead. Because like when you actually like touch them and mess with them, no, like it's not like a pimple to where like, you know, like that nasty like pus and all of that comes out. I don't know if that's like coming out really gross, but that's the way I can explain it. It's not like that. It's just kind of like when you mess with the whitehead and like you see like the little oil like come out, if that makes sense. But that's it. The only thing that I've kind of been doing to help maintain my skin and keep up with everything is I did get put on this tretinoin cream right here. This is what it looks like. And it's just a tretinoin cream. It's 0.1%. I don't know what else it has, what all it has in it, to be honest, but this is pretty much something that he told me that I was going to have to use to kind of like keep maintenance on my skin, if that makes sense. So just to keep making sure that my skin is taken care of. It's gonna help, you know, with any little bumps that are wanting to come out. It's helping with my acne scars. It's helping with my pores. So this is pretty much something that I've been doing. You pretty much just take a little pea-sized amount and you put it on the, you know, your T-zone or whatever, and you mix it in with your moisturizer. So I do this once every 4 days. So pretty much at night when I'm about to, you know, go to sleep, wash my face every 4 days. Now that I went to the dermatologist today and everything, he did switch it up a little bit, and now I have to do it twice, 2 days in a row instead of 4. Just to make sure that, you know, we're taking care of the little bump issues that are coming out right here. But I will say it's kind of like sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. So I'm still trying to like figure that out or whatever. But another thing that I've been doing is I've been washing my face with a face wash called Acne Free. So I've been washing my face every day with that in the shower. You can honestly, like, it was really hard for me to find that face wash. Like, I tried Target, I've tried Walmart, and I never found it. So I just ordered it off of Amazon. It was like $4. So that's another thing that I've been using to kind of keep up with my skin. Another thing that I've recently started doing that has helped me with this tiny little bumps that I have going on right now is I've been exfoliating my face. So I do it twice a week. What I've been using is this little scrub right here. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I did a review on this a couple months back. It's a really, really good sugar scrub, and it's from L'Oreal. It is a pure sugar scrub exfoliant or whatever, and honestly, it smells like amazing. Anytime I use it, and my face always literally feels like a baby's butt afterwards. Like a smooth canvas of just like, of just amazingness. So I've been using this mainly, you know, to for my whole face, but I mainly like to focus it on this little area right here where I was having the issues with the bumps, and it has helped me a lot. So I think it's just, you know, like oil and dirt that get trapped maybe in certain areas differently. So I've been focusing on this, and it has helped me quite a bit. Get yourself an exfoliator and exfoliate all that nastiness away. I will say that. But other than that, guys, like, I honestly am really shocked of the fact that, you know, it's been 4 months. I don't know if, you know, anything's gonna change when I hit the 6 months mark or the year mark, but for 4 months, I'm honestly not like tripping. I am really happy. You know, I was expecting everything to literally come back right after I stopped taking the medicine. Because that's what all the other, you know, medicines that I used to do, that I used to take would do. As soon as I would stop, it'd be like, hey, we're back. And so far, this has not happened. Another thing that I got started on that is an option for you. If you want to do it, you don't have to. Me, I just overthink and I overstress all the time about literally anything and everything. So this was just me being paranoid and being like super terrified of getting acne again. So I got started on spironolactone, which is also a medicine, you know, help to like control acne and all that. Still a good maintenance drug. So pretty much, you know, he kind of told me like, if you're super terrified that your acne is gonna come back and you're stressing out a lot, like I can give you the pill again, the spironolactone again, and then just kind of use it as backup to put together with your cream. So you can, you know, feel a little more relaxed, and it's gonna help you more with, you know, making sure everything stays controlled and like the acne stays like away. It's just like a like, hey, like I'm here to help if you need me kind of thing. So I'm only doing half a pill of the spironolactone, so literally like something tiny, but it's just me being, you know, paranoid. So that's what I'm doing right now so far. But honestly, guys, like, I'm pretty happy. I don't even care. Like, you can see today I went out. Look at my shirt. I went out, like, no makeup on. Like, I'm chilling, like, killing. Like, I don't care. I feel really confident with my skin now, and I love it, and I'm happy with it. And I'm really happy that I decided to do my Accutane journey. And, yeah, guys, I'm just really happy with it. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little update of how everything is looking like. And you know, this is me 4 months after. So maybe I might do like a 6-month checkup and then a year checkup if you guys are interested in, you know, seeing how everything keeps going for me. But for anyone wondering, this is me 4 months after Accutane. Bye.